Good day, everyone. I'm Andrea Nicole Cacho and the Secretary of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants School Year 2021 and 2022. So today I will be discussing objectives, purpose, and membership, policies, and program objectives. So let me start with the objectives and purpose and membership. So this is in accordance with the JPIA bylaws. So I will be discussing Section 3 and Section 8. So Section 3 is to organize and unifying the BSA and BSMA students. So this is very important because this objective is done through the various activities of JPIAns. Section 4 is to provide opportunities for the spiritual, intellectual, and social growth of each members. Section 5, to protect the valid and legal interests of its members. For the Section 6 is to initiate and undertake worthwhile projects to improve the learning environment of its members. So this is done by the previous administrations through for example, they're donating computers and projectors, and this equipment will be used by the JPIAns for their learning, especially during face-to-face classes. Section 6 is to establish a solid partnership with the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants, or also known as PICPA. So if you do not know what is PICPA, this is an organization by the Certified Public Accountants. So if you will be CPA some days, hopefully, you will be a member of this, and they also have local chapter here in Palawan. So we JPIAns have a partnership with PICPA. So they during face-to-face classes, they used to invite us to activities such as gift giving and other events. So now during the pandemic, we are invited through their seminars. Okay, so Section 8 is to formulate policies and implement projects to provide for self and meet the common needs of its members. So that will be the last part of the objectives and purpose according to the JPIA bylaws. So for the membership, in JPIA bylaws, it is from Section 9 to Section 13. So Section 9 is that the membership of the Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants shall be open to BSA and BSMA students of Palawan State University. So Section 10 is that once you are removed from the program of BSA and BSMA students, then it means the automatic revocation of your membership from JPIA. So if you're a student, so you are encouraged to join Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants because this is an advantage to you. And next is Section 11. Section 11 is that the member should pay the amount of 50 pesos Philippine currency per semester as membership fee. So that will be a total of 100 pesos per year. This money is used by the organization for various operating expenses, such as, for example, they use it for activities, for prizes, etc. Section 12 is that any member who refuses to pay his or her dues should be penalized upon hearing from the organization. And lastly, for the membership part is that any member who brought these actions such as shame, embarrassment, dishonor, indignity, and the likes to the organization shall be expelled from JPIA upon hearing. So the next one will be the program objectives. So for the program objectives, first is that you resolve business issues and problems through a global and strategic perspective using the knowledge that you got from your accounting subjects. So there are a lot of major subjects in this program, such as cost accounting, taxation, management accounting, accounting information system. So the information that you will get here is that it is expected that you will apply it. Next is to conduct accountancy research to independent study of relevant literature and appropriate use of accounting theory and methodologies. So during my second year, I have 2 accounting research subjects, and I believe that it is the same for all of you because the curriculum has not yet changed. So it's expected of you to apply the accounting research in here. Next is that to employ technology as a business tool in capturing financial information. So this is very relevant in this changing world. So as an accountancy student, in this program, you will learn various applications such as Microsoft Excel in your IT subject, and of course in your accounting information system, you can know various applications for database such as Microsoft Access, and also accounting applications such as QuickBooks depending on your teacher. Next is to apply knowledge and skills to successfully respond to various types of assessment, including licensure and certification. So aside from certified public accountant, a DSA student can take certifications such as certified tax technician, certified bookkeeper, etc. Next is to confidently maintain commitment to good corporate citizenship, social responsibility, and ethical practice in performing the function as an accountant. So for the retention policy, you have to listen to this part. You students must obtain a minimum grade of 2.25 or 83 to 85% in your accounting subjects such as business law, taxation, management subjects. So this is also inclusive of financial accounting 1, 2, and intermediate accounting, etc. Basta all your major subjects. Okay, if the freshman students receive a grade below 2 to 5, no credit, INC, or authorized withdrawal is allowed to retake that subject. So what if you still get a 5 or 5, as we call it, then you will be considered out of the program. But if you fail it, then you retake mo, then while you're taking, still you got a 5, you're considered out of the program. But this policy is always subject to changes. So it is very important that you should always be updated with these changes. So you can ask your professors na member of accounting department or the chairperson or any officers for any changes. So the next one is the qualifying examination. So the qualifying examination, this is a very scary examination. But if you prepared well, then you should not be scared. This is really an anticipated one because it will really determine your journey in this program. If you will stay here in this program, or if you will transfer or shift. So it is very important that from starting now, you have to be mindful about it. You have to really be prepared. So the qualifying examination is given to incoming third year sophomore, incoming third year students who are now sophomores who completed 15 units of accounting subjects. So the examination is given by the department, scheduled 2 weeks before the enrollment for the first semester. So that's it. So to qualify to take the exam, the student must have no grade lower than 225 in your fundamentals of accounting 1 and 2 taken. So but in our batch you should not have a grade lower than 225 in all your major subjects. So next is those who receive a grade of 2.5 and 3 in financial accounting 1 and 2 are still allowed together with the regular students to take the qualifying examination, first provided that you retain that subject already. So the conditions, what are the requirements, or what are the passing grades that you need to pass this exam? So a non-transmitted grade of at least 65% is required to pass the qualifying examination. So if you meet that cutoff rate, it means that you will be able to proceed to third year and fourth year. But if you have a grade of 50 to 64%, then you will be reclassified to BSBA-MA, so or Bachelor of Science in Business Administration major in Management Accounting. But in our batch, or to date, school year 2020 and 2021, we still don't have management accounting program. So if you fail the qualifying examination, then it is automatic that you will be out of the program, or you will shift to other school to continue the program. So number 3 is that those who receive a grade below 50 will be considered out of the program. So it is very important here in the note that you should keep yourself updated for the changes, especially if you will take the examination this year, or if you will take the examination this year, then you should know the abouts of the examination, the passing rate, the subjects, the coverage, the the number of items, etc. to be prepared. So next is, if you pass the qualifying examination, then it is important that you should obtain a failing grade in more than 15 units of major subjects from third year onwards. So that will be 5 subjects. So you are allowed to take the same subject more than once until the credit is earned. So that's it for my discussion. Thank you so much once again. I discussed the objectives, purpose, and membership policies, program objectives, and I'm Andrea Nicole, Cacho, the Secretary of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants, and thank you for listening.
Good day, everyone. My name is Leira Mey Perez, a third-year BSA student and the current VP Executive of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants PSU chapter. I am going to discuss with you the officers behind the JPIA organization as well as the faculty members under the accountancy department. It is important to know them because for the freshmen and sophomores who haven't been able to experience the face-to-face life as a college student, it would be difficult for them to know where they could seek help or to know every faculty member that they needed to be familiarized with. So first, let's start with the JP officers. So basically, I will discuss with you the JP officers and where to find them, like what year they are and what their faces look like. The JP officers are mainly divided into 3 sections: the executive, the congress, and the creative committee. Later on, I will discuss further about their roles. For now, let's start with the executives. The executives have 8 members: the president, the 3 vice presidents, the VP executive, VP internal, and the VP external, the secretary, treasurer, auditor, and the public information officer or the PIO. Our president in the organization is Ms. Blanca Luis Valedor. She's currently a 4th-year BSA student, and she represents our organization to the rest of the college-based organizations and the rest of JPIA chapters. For the next slide, I will be discussing the 3 vice presidents in our org and how to differentiate their roles. The first VP is the VP executive. The VP executive will temporarily assume the responsibilities of the president in case the latter is absent until her return. So the current VP executive is me, Leira Mey Perez. The next VP is the VP internal. The VP internal serves as the presiding officer of the JPIA Congress in their regular sessions. The current VP internal is Ms. Aliza Joy Abora. And the last VP is the VP external. She prepares for the internal and external communications required in the normal conduct of the organization activities and transactions. She shall also be the direct supervisor of the PIO. And the current VP external is my younger sister, Ms. Leira Jeen Perez. I am currently a 3rd-year BSA student, and Ms. Aliza Joy and Ms. Leira Jeen are currently a 2nd-year student. The next one is the secretary. So the secretary of our organization is Ms. Andrea Nicole Cacho, a 4th-year BSA student. Her role is to record the minutes of council meetings and be the custodian of the list of members, alumni, CPA alumni, and other records of the organization. The next one is the treasurer of our organization, Ms. Kayla Daloho, also a 4th-year BSA student. She is the property custodian of JPIA PSU and have the complete list of updated collections and collectibles in the organization. Next one is our JPIA auditor, Mr. Jeric Ryan Regalado, and he's currently a 3rd-year student, as well as he will be the one to audit the financial reports of the organization and to perform other duties inherent in his position. Our public information officer is none other than Ms. Clarice Ann Formentera, a 3rd-year BSA student. She is in charge of disseminating updates or information to every member of JPIA, as well as announce and prepare social media posts of the official social media pages of the organization. So that concludes the executive members of the organization. Next, I'll be discussing the Congress. The JPIA Congress shall formulate policies and create rules that will govern the conduct of business of the organization. They also assist the Council in the exercise of its functions and promote projects that shall be useful to the organization's members. Also, the JPIA Congress currently consists of 6 members, 2 representatives each from second year, third year, and fourth year BSA students. The Council might be appointing 2 more representatives from the first year students. And for further details, please wait for the announcement from the officers. So for the current second year representatives are Miss Christine Hanadas and Miss Eve Bernadette Grande. Our current third year representatives are Mr. Jermin Haset Harabejo and Miss Joyce Makatangay. And lastly, our current fourth year representatives are Mr. Ryan Bahamonde and Miss Lauren Joyce Adeni. Now we proceed to the creatives, to our creatives. They are the committee of the organization and they are mainly divided into 3. The layout artists, video editors, and the content creator. The creatives committee is very important, especially now that we're having online classes. They give life and excitement to our activities and create posters and videos for the organization. So the creatives committee is spearheaded by Mr. Rome Ensha, a current third year BSc student, and he has this dual role of being a layout artist and a video editor of our organization. The 3 other layout artists are the following: Miss Rina Piano, a second year student, Miss Sareta Ovlan, a third year student, and Miss Charis Balcueva, a third year student who's also a video editor together with Rome. Yes. And last but not least is Mr. Alvin Zafra, who's the content creator of the creative committee. He also did a lot of voiceovers in our in our videos that you can find in our Facebook page. And that concludes our JPIA officers. To summarize, the JPIA officers are mainly divided into 3 sections: the executives, the Congress, and the creative committee. And now we proceed to the faculty members of the accountancy department. Okay. This academic semester, there are currently 12 faculty members under the accountancy department, and we'll be getting to know each one of them, including their subjects they've taught in the past and the subjects that they've currently been teaching. For now, let's get to know the chairperson of the accountancy department, Ms. Corazon T. Villegas, CPA. Ma'am Villegas has taught financial accounting and reporting, or FAR, subjects. The advanced financial accounting and reporting, or the FAR subjects, income tax, and basic accounting education, or the BAE 1 and 2. For our tax instructors, among others, of course, we have Ms. Charity Cabrestante, CPA, and Ms. Audrey Kilat, CPA. So, Ma'am Cha has taught income taxation, business taxation, strategic tax management, intermediate accounting 3, and accounting for non-accountants. While Ma'am Audrey works part-time in PSU and full-time in the PIR, and that's the reason why she teaches business taxation. Now we head to the men of our department. Currently, we have 3 male instructors as follows: Mr. Peter Will Chua, CPA, Sir Noel Almasco, CPA, and Sir Aristotle Manuel Go, CPA. For Sir Chua, he teaches and have taught the following subjects: the basic accounting 1 and 2, FAR 1 to 3, income taxation, business taxation, system analysis and design, accounting information system, and auditing in an EDP environment. For Sir Almasco, he has been teaching the following subjects: basic accounting 1 and 2, cost accounting, assurance principles, applied auditing, internal auditing, income taxation, business taxation, management accounting, intermediate accounting 1, government accounting, special transactions, systems analysis and design, accounting information system, and auditing in an EDP environment. For Sir Aris, who is also the JPIA advisor, he is currently teaching the following subjects: accounting for non-accountants and financial management. In the previous years, Sir Go has taught intermediate accounting, financial management, management accounting, basic accounting, and partnership and corporation accounting, or also known as the PARCOR. So in this slide, I will discuss the next instructors: Ms. Annie Claveres Gabayan, CPA, Ms. Jocelyn De Los Santos, CPA, and Ms. Lara Camille Celestial, CMA, or Certified Management Accountant, for those who are wondering. So Ma'am Annie has taught the basics in accounting, the FAR 1 to 3 and the intermediate accounting 1 to 3. She also taught conceptual framework and accounting standards, are also known as the CFAS. Ma'am Jocelyn, on the other hand, has been teaching financial accounting and reporting 1 and 3. Ma'am Lara has been teaching management accounting related subjects since last year, such as managerial accounting, cost and management accounting, strategic cost management, enterprise risk management, valuation concepts and methods, accounting for non-accountants, cost accounting and control, and strategic business analysis. And last but not least, I discussed these beautiful instructors: Ms. Micah Ella de la Torres, CPA, Attorney Maureen Seymour Javier Padernal, CPA, and Ms. Rona L. Traje, CPA. Ms. Micah has been teaching auditing and assurance principles, auditing and assurance concept and applications parts 1 and 2, auditing and assurance specialized transactions, and operations auditing. Attorney Padernal used to teach accounting subjects, but now she only teaches all law-related subjects such as obligations and contracts, law of partnership and corporation, and RFBT. Ms. Rona used to handle partnership and corporation accounting, financial management, IT auditing, accounting information system, management accounting, and currently for this SEM, she is teaching accounting for business combinations. So that concludes all the faculty members under the accountancy department. And to conclude and to summarize, the accountancy department has a total of 12 faculty members. The chairperson is Ms. Corazon T. Villegas, CPA, and the current JPIA advisor is Sir Aristotle Manuel Go. So again, my name is Leira Mey Perez, and I am the Vice President Executive of the JPIA organization, and thank you for listening.
Before I begin the discussion of the last part of our segment, I would like to greet each and every one of us a pleasant day. I am Leira Jeen Perez, the current Vice President External of the Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants, Palawan State University Chapter, Academic Year 2020-2021, and I will be presenting the previous activities of JPIAns, or JPIA in the past, face-to-face activities. As freshmen, you might wonder what activities we take part in. Are we only inclined to the academic ones? I am here to tell you that this is not the case. The first one on the list, of course, is the Freshman Walk, an event dedicated to the welcoming of freshmen from all colleges and programs. Here, we prepare jazz chants and cheers that are performed as we parade the whole campus. After this, students go back to their respective colleges and have their own mini program. This is surely an event worth looking forward to. Next, the Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants Palawan State University officers conduct an organization orientation along with the faculty and department to discuss what JPIA is, our policies, department heads, and activities, much like what we're having today. We also held a meeting about the upcoming JPIA Week and Acquaintance Party, organization shirts, and the likes. This was held in the event hall located on the 4th floor of our university library. Next up, the most awaited event for JPIAns, the JPIA Week, or, in our previous case, the JPIA Days. What was supposed to be a week-long event was cut down to 3 days due to several reasons. The BSA students were divided into 6 groups and competed in different activities such as cheer dance, sports, dance competition, and many more. The opening of the program was held at the Ramon V. Mitra Sports Complex and was continued at Santa Monica Elementary School. In this slide, we can see the students participating in the different mini-games prepared by the officers such as Mobile Legends and Mini Militia Tournament, and different editions of Quiz Bee such as General Knowledge, Accounting Edition, and many more. For the last segment of the JPIA Days, the Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants held an acquaintance party at the Skylight Convention Center. The party also had a program of contests that showcased the beauty and talents of BSA students such as the search for Mr. and Miss JPIA 2019, Feeling Idol 2019, and many more. Mr. Luis Gabriel Cambronero and Miss Princess Julie 𝐊𝐿𝐀 took home the crown. Students dressed up in their corporate attires and looked fabulous as young professionals. The night surely felt magical, and hopefully after this pandemic, we will get to experience this again. Mr. and Miss JPIA represented the BSA program in the CBA Week's Royal Clash, wherein our very own Miss JPIA was crowned as the Miss CBA 2019. That is it for our previous events. As the title of our presentation went, JPIA in the past, face-to-face activities, we hope for the previously discussed events to be held in the near future. See you soon, Freshies! Bye!